everyone, it's Renee here, and today I'm going to show you how I made this. Now it might look like it's just a couple of envelopes tied together, but it's actually just one, well it is two, but it's one item that I have turned into a little sort of envelope tuck spot thingy. And I've just popped a few different things inside the envelope, and it'd be a cute little addition to just tuck away in a journal with some little journaling cards and stuff in there. So I'm just going to show you how I pop this together. Now I'm using envelopes from one of our digitals, the Correspondence Collection Set 2, but you can use any two matching envelopes you have. So I've printed two slightly different shades, and on the back I've printed the same colour blue. So I'm just going to cut these out and I'll be right back. Alright, now I have these cut out, I'm going to score all the regular envelope fold lines. Okay, and I'm going to fold them all in like this. Okay, need a little bit of paper for gluing. Use this and a glue stick. Now I'm gluing on the side flaps on the outside like this. Then I'm going to tuck them in and fold this up, press. So that's that envelope like that. And I'm going to do the same with this one. Glue on here. Glue on here. Fold and press. Okay, so now I've got it up to this point with the two envelopes. I'm now going to get more glue paper. Let's get this piece. I'm going to decide which one I want to be the flappy piece. I like the look of the darker envelope flap, like that. So, well, I'm going to just glue them together. I suppose I can decide after I've glued them together. So, glue on the inside of one of these triangles. And I'm going to line it up more so for the envelopes than for the part I'm gluing, because I can trim around the edge. But I want these envelopes to line up together. Like that. That works. Alright, I'm just going to trim the edge so I can't see any of the blue. Like that. And like that. So if I fold it this way, it's going to look like that. If I fold it this way, it's going to look like that. I quite like the darker on the lighter, so I'm going to fold it that way. So again, glue on here. And fold. So that's the back of the envelopes. So now on the inside we've got the little pockets on each side, and on the outside we have a back of an envelope and a front of an envelope. So I'm going to just do a little decorating on this while I'm here. I like to grab one of these little labels, excuse me, address label things. Like that. Bit of glue. Like that, there. And a stamp. Okay, so I think maybe this darker green, maybe this darker blue. Options. Let's just go with the green one. It's near the edge. Now I'm going to do the whole cling wrap stamp trick, where I'm going to use the tearing part off my cling wrap to give a perforated edge to my stamp. And I'll take a bit more off there. I'm just pressing down quite hard because it's just such a small piece I'm tearing off. There, that'll do. So you can see it's got a bit of a perforated edge to it. Alright. I'm just going to put the stamp there, like that. I'm also going to take one of these stamps from the documented stamp set and give it a little postmark like that. Alright, I think the last thing I'll do to this is another little bit of stamp. I've got this one here that's got these little French words and stuff. I think it's the I think it's Dates from the Past stamp set. Could even be part 2. One of those. I'm just going to put a little stamp in the corner. Yep, I like the look of that. So I think that's done for decorating the front for the moment. So let's move on to making a couple of things to go inside. Alright, I have this piece of card that I've printed on both sides. It's beige on one side and blue on the other, and I think I'll make a little tag. So I'm going to trim the white off this edge. Like this. And how wide? Okay, so about 35 on my mat, which makes it about 8 centimetres wide. Right, just trimming the white off the bottom. Double checking I got the white off the other side. Yes, I did. So, how tall? Approximately this tall. So, let's do it here. Nice and even. Okay. So, put a bit of tag shape to the corners. like so. Alright, so for this one I'm going to get, let's use this letter, and I'm just going to tear on a bit of an angle like that. And I'm going to stick that on this tag here. So, a bit of glue. And pop that on like that. Like that. And I might use this sort of greenish coloured address label like that. And maybe a stamp, one of these stamps, maybe just this sort of bluish one in the bottom corner. Okay, and I might put that on the edge, maybe a little bit overlapping. I think a little bit overlapping. Like that. Okay, let's ink the edges and then take a look and see if there's anything else we want to put on it. Alright, well it's a bit bare down here, so I think I should put something down there. Let's see what else we've got going on. Maybe if I get this slightly darker blue blank label. Put that like that. Maybe just cut it off. And pop that here. Oops. Straight please. Like that. And some stamping. Maybe just a bit of text and perhaps a signature as well, like that. Maybe a green stamp as well. Well, what about one of the bigger ones, maybe? Maybe this ship. Let's cut it out and see if it works. Okay. Might be a bit big. Although I still kind of like it. So I'm going to use it. Right. There. Alright. Well, I think that's enough for that tag, so let's slot it in. And then on the other side, what I might do, I might just make a couple of shorter, sort of fatter tags. So let's do that 8 centimetres again. Okay. Height. There-ish. Okay, and I'm going to cut these just so I get them exactly right. I'm going to just fold them. Don't like measuring if I don't have to. If I just fold them in half and then trim off the fold, I get two pieces the same. Like that. Alright, I'm then going to round the corners. Hopefully I can do them together. Yes, I can. Oops. Okay. And I might get a different colour. Let's see what else we've got. Maybe this one. And just for ease, I'm just going to trim it out real quick. Okay. So, I'm going to tear it again, like that. And I might just tear off this edge here so I don't need to have it up over the edge. So I can put it sort of down the centre-ish, like that. So, just going to glue that on, like that. And then I want another little address label. Maybe go some of these browny coloured ones. fine. Where is that? Just what I want. Alright, bit of a thing, a bit of a stamp. Might get one more. Here's some I was tearing earlier, so I might get a bit of this as well, like that. Put that over as well. Just like that. Okay, and a label and a stamp. And I'm just going to pop a staple in it and ink around the edge. So that could just be a little interesting thing that can go in this side. Oops, like this. And maybe we'll do the other side on this one and get a big bit of this. Maybe this seal. Give me that thing. Pop that one there. Like that. Okay, and this time just pop that on there, like that. Just like that, and I think this is too big. I need a little stamp. Okay, a little one. Okay, little stamp in the gap. It's kind of like a little envelope journaling spot thing. Alright, inking. Okie dokie. So that can also go in here. I think I need to put it in this way. Like that. Alright, so there we have it. And if we wanted to, we could just take a piece of string to tie it to make it look like it's a little couple of envelopes. And just pop it in a pocket in your journal. Thanks for joining me today. I'll pop all the links of the digitals I used in the description box in case you'd like to take a look. But remember, you don't need the digitals to make this. You can use your own envelopes to get the same effect. So thank you very much for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.